just started, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
At the 45-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he returns it here to his home 18-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
midfield. Here's Wentz. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
Gain of 11 on the play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To the sideline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Well.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Prescott from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They're going to try and throw. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is going to be incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Wentz now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. But, Charles, on a different topic, a neat story from Week 3 and that game between Washington and Cleveland. It was a history-making game in one respect. It was the first time in league history that you had women working on both coaching staffs, Jennifer King of Washington, Callie Brownson of Cleveland, as well as another woman, Sarah Thomas, working on the officiating crew.
Yeah, Ron Rivera, the head coach of the Washington football team, he said all we're doing is just creating opportunities for people who deserve it, and I know his counterpart, Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland, felt the same way. Quick facts on these people. Callie Brownson, Jennifer King, both got their starts at Dartmouth under Buddy Tevens, the head coach there. Sarah Thomas has already worked an NFL playoff game. So not only are they getting opportunities, they're running with them.
And he goes out right around the 39.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Prescott on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 19.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup of 6 there on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. Then the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
The point after.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go to Elliott again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Prescott now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. This to Jarwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. The ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 32 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Eagles 10. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wentz. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Eagle first down.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Wentz's throw taken in by Sanders. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Boston Scott, his first carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
A gain of 14.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and
25 yards that time. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option,
14.
Most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Good pitch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there. And that's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Prescott. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. The ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Eagles 17.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
It's now.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On second down, Prescott. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He's taken.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
And it's 3rd down.
He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
from the 31. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Sanders. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. Now he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he was was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Wentz to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Miles Sanders.
From 4 yards out. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Point after.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 40-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brandon Graham in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. Well, partners, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, you know, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal and go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. You know, we've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.